All right, tell me if this makes sense. I'm trying to simplify Christianity for people that may be unbelievers and also believers. Okay, so we're gonna pretend like God represents Apple, or Apple represents God, and Android represents the fallen state. Whichever one you like more, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I have Apple, so I'm using it. Okay. So God is Apple, right? God runs iOS. God created angels. Angels are Apple. They run iOS. Well, one of his angels decided to rebel. He wanted to be like God. So he got downgraded to Android. All right, so now he's running an Android operating system. This represents evil, everything that we hate: selfishness, jealousy, envy, everything that's negative. That's Android. So God decided to make human beings. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna make a creation like me on the earth. They're gonna run Apple too. So he places them in the Garden of Eden, and then here comes Satan with his Android operating system, and he's like, man, they running iOS. They running Apple. Let me see if I can get them to run Android. All right? So he tricks human beings out of running iOS into running Android. The first human beings. And so every other human being that came and comes after Adam and Eve automatically run Android. But this world is governed by iOS, by Apple. But what we've been given is Android. And the whole reason Jesus came was to restore Apple, to restore iOS back into the human being, so we can stop running Android. What the world does, what Satan has taught the world to do, and he's really good at it, and the world is really good at it. It's a really good system for our detriment. Satan has taught the world, shine up that Android. Even though you're running the wrong operating system, you make that operating system the best that you can make it. And when you leave here, whatever happens, happens. You did your part. And we totally disregard the fact that Apple, iOS, runs everything. And Apple already made the judgment that anything running Android will be destroyed in its appointed time. All Android will be destroyed in its appointed time. Apple decided that. But in the meantime, anyone running Android that is not a fallen angel or an unclean spirit, you have the ability to receive Apple and run iOS. But Satan also tricked the church. A lot of churches, tricked the churches into running Android. Even after salvation, you still run Android. Even though after salvation, iOS is available. See, people that are saved, you got Android, you got you, is who you are, your soul, and then you got iOS. But in Christ, you're supposed to run iOS and not Android anymore, because your agreement was, I'm going to lay down Android and I'm going to run iOS like I was originally intended to run. I hope this makes sense to somebody. I just had to share this because I've just been thinking about it. But that's what this world is. We're living in a spiritual world, right? And the spirit is iOS. But we're born into the flesh, which is Android. that's fallen activity. That's negative, everything negative, right? But through Jesus Christ, through accepting him, everything that you did through Android is forgiven, and you get to live through iOS. All right, so I don't know, maybe the new generation will get it better. Anyways, I wanted to share it, because I just been thinking about this a lot, and I'm like, man, that's really good, because God is Apple. God represents Apple. The devil represents Android, and we're born into Android. And God's whole point of sending his son to suffer is to get you back to Apple and to lay down Android. Anyways, man, I hope that helps somebody. Yeah, man, let me know.